Yo, what is up, YouTube? All right, bet we're good. Ready to go. This next video is gonna be about sitting at the bar, more specifically a high-end bar. As many of you guys have been seen on my Instagram, I'm going out to a lot of dinners recently. I did tell myself at the beginning of 2022 I was gonna go out to more steakhouses, specifically more out to expensive dinners. Uh, More so for the fact that why not? Number one, number two, they treat you like how you want to be treated, right? A lot of times we're gonna these next two videos I'm gonna drop like that's not what I wanted, but yeah, let's go ahead and get it going. The next few videos I'm gonna drop like 5. That's my goal before the end of the year. Just spam. I really don't care about the audio. I really don't care about the quality. I just want to get them out there. Now, hopefully this video is under 7 minutes long, so you guys can actually watch the full thing. But I'm actually gonna title this "The Keys to Sitting at a High-End Bar slash Restaurant slash Lounge." One thing I learned about doing this is you get treated differently. Number one, you get treated how you really want to be treated. A lot of times, how many times have we gone to a Mexican restaurant, to a fast food restaurant, to any restaurant specifically, and the service was bad? Grant, they might have had a bad day. Grant, I was a server too. I haven't been getting tipped out how I wanted to be tipped out, right? There's a lot of factors with it. But when you go to a high end restaurant, or for example, like let's say Success or Scotch and Sirloin or Social Prime, there are very few tables already that go there. It's mostly based on reservations. It's not just like a rush. It's more of like reservations. They're gonna treat you very good because they want to get a tip. They already know the tap's gonna be high, so if they can stretch you out for pennies and dimes and get a cake and get this and get that wine and get this, and the tab is running up. It's only right for you to tip them the 20%, right? So if 20% off 1,000, that's 200, and they only get 2 tables, that's $400. That's somebody's rent money right there, right? So, with that being said, guys, if you guys want to get a notebook, more than welcome to. You're not forced to, but this is for my gentlemen. When you go to a high-end restaurant, let me tell you something. The women there are amazing, right? I might get a chair for this. The women there are high quality. The women there are beautiful, and there's a good possibility that they can pay their own tab without struggling. Oh, I got it. Don't worry. Now, Grant, I'm a type of guy that if I invite you to dinner, if I invite you to go out, it's on me. I'm paying the ticket. I'm paying the valet. I'm paying at the door. I'm paying the dinner. I'm paying the drinks. Everything's on me, right? That's just me. I'm still a gentleman in that sense. But these women that go there, they carry their own weight for sure. They have their own motion for sure. So if you are striving to get a good value woman, a high quality woman, I'm not saying that they're always going to be there. You can find one anywhere else but there. But I had very much success in those areas. Number two is going to be high value people. A lot of times, if you're watching this video, there's a good chance that you're looking to become a better person. You guys are on the journey with me to become a better person, number one, a serial entrepreneur, number two, and you guys are seeing that I'm documenting this process because I really don't care what people really have to say. It's just for me. Like, I know in 10 years from now, I'm gonna look back at these videos and I'll be like, damn, like that motherfucker was believing in himself so much that like he wasn't even dropping gems. It was just documenting the process. So high value people are there. People with money are there. There's a good chance that people that go there is because they have the money to go there. There was a video. I don't remember what her name was. Leah Hormazi, I believe, and she said, "We go out to steakhouses so often because it is equivalent to the average person going to McDonald's. The tab that we have at a steakhouse is equivalent to our net worth as a person would go to McDonald's. We go to McDonald's so much because we can afford it, right? We don't go out to these fancy restaurants so much because money's not there yet, right? So, high quality people there. If you're looking to have good conversations, great conversations, meet people, hopefully network with them, that's a good spot to go. Next one is going to be private events. If you become such a good regular, there's a good chance they're going to set up private events. A lot of times they have Christmas events, New Year's events, holiday events, even a weekend event. Hey, we're opening up a new steak. I want you to come and try it on this weekend or after hours close, right? So it is not just it goes in restaurants. It kind of goes for all over the world. Shout out to Panda Blend, aka Alejandro. When you become a regular of him, he does amazing amazing work cutting hair. You know, he may throw in an extra perk for you. He may hook it up next time. He may even go the extra mile just because you're such a regular. Like, you take care of him, he's gonna take care of you, vice versa. It just is what it is. So when you go to these restaurants and you know the manager sees you, the owner starts seeing you, the bartender starts seeing you, guys. I made so many relationships with bartenders that they start like pushing me into the old guys, right? I believe in an old man is always wiser. An old man is always wiser. So she's like not forcing me, but she's like guiding me to the conversation of the big ballers, of the big fellas, right? Hey man, meet my friend Edgar. He's over here, you know, he got his own thing. Edgar, here's Jonathan. You should talk to Jonathan, right? So shout out to them that are like, you know, I help you, you're gonna help me. This one really comes with time. You know, you can't really become a regular within a week. You know, it might take you 6 months. It might take you a year. It might take you going once a week for a whole year to be like, hey, I remember you from last week. Hey, I remember. Hey, you don't even. But the moment you walk in the door, you're like, oh, I got your food ready, I got your drink ready, and I got your table ready. Come on, man. And then you get serviced as a king. What more do you want, right? So the private events is key. And then for me, I am a sponge of learning. You know, I like to learn as much as I can. It can be anything. It can be street learning. It can be education learning. It can be book learning. It can be conversation. It can be anything. And so when I go to these events with these people, not events, when I go to a restaurant with these people, there's a good chance I might overhear conversation. And if I feel welcome to, I may chip in. Hey, man, you know, yada, 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 yada. All right. Hey, you know, yada, like whatever the case is. So I start learning and hearing these conversations that eventually a conversation may turn into a friendship, and a friendship may turn into a partnership, right? So there's levels to it, and I'm just, you know, at the very bottom right now, but I'm going my way up into these restaurants. And the last one's gonna be blending in with the rich and wealthy. You know, how many times have I said already, like, I'm gonna be rich and wealthy, right? So it's only right if I surround myself in that environment. How many times do, how would I say, where am I trying to go with this? If I'm gonna be a soccer player, I have to hang out with soccer players. It wouldn't make sense for me to be hanging out with people that play tennis, right? They're gonna teach me tennis when that's not what I'm trying to learn, right? So if I'm going to a high-end restaurant with high-end people, people that have money, and I want to have money, eventually it's gonna rub up on me. Eventually it's gonna touch me. Eventually it's gonna be my turn. There's a saying that goes, hang around the barbershop long enough, eventually you'll get a haircut. Think about it, right? If I hang around these people long enough, eventually something's gonna stick. So guys, let me just double check if this video is still recording. Yeah, we got 7 minutes, so it's gonna be 8 minutes long when I cut this. So guys, those are my hacks of going to a high-end restaurant. Do you have to get a meal every single time? No. Do you have to buy a drink every single time? Maybe. But the thing is as long as you're there, as long as they see you there, they're gonna start connecting you with the people that they know, and eventually, friendship at a bar, or a hello at the bar turn into a friendship, to a partnership. And if all goes good, you know, you guys may end up doing deals together. You guys may end up, you know, making a company together. I don't know what's gonna happen, but as long as you're there, something's gonna stick. So guys, that is my keys to sitting at a high-end bar. I love it. I done it, and I know I'm underage, but they serve me there. You know, you don't see that many young people there that much. It's mostly the folks that are, you know, in their 60s and their 50s, maybe in the 30s, but you don't see that many young folks there. And if you do see young folks there, it's because they're celebrating something. Guys, I don't want to go to a high-end restaurant only to celebrate. No, I want to go to a high-end restaurant to eat dinner as many times as I can. You know, growing up, you know, I never heard of these restaurants. Growing up, we would always pass Six's restaurant, and I'm like, dude, what is that? What is that? What is that? Big old chandelier in the middle. Like, I'm like, dude, like, I don't even know what it is. I don't even feel like I feel right for me to be in there. But as I started making money and trading, I was like, dude, like, this is how I want to live the rest of my life. High-end restaurants, good people, good network, good meats, right? So enough about that, guys. We're gonna go ahead and drop another video very shortly. Comment what you guys really want to see. You know, now I'm dropping a few videos about what I experienced. If you want to see anything specifically, or you want to drop in at the library with me, like, y'all more than welcome to. So guys, thank you for 100 subscribers, and I'll see you guys on the next one.